Welcome, everyone, back to Ames, Iowa for your Ames Cyclones JV contest against the Fremont Flyers. My normal partner, Chris, he's off in with his fire station doing his job and helping save lives. So I'm here with...
I sure hope they had an uneventful day.
I do too, but I'm here with former president of AMHA, father of
Oliver Giles.
Oliver Giles, the league leading scorer, I believe I saw today.
He's the leading points.
Points, yeah.
Yep.
So score, and we're here for your next hour and a half or so amusement.
Yeah, thank you, Joe, for letting me step in for Chris today. I really do, again, appreciate the shout-out to him and hope that him and his crew had an uneventful day with all the sleet. Glad Fremont was able to make their way here safely as well with the ice we had up here. So I appreciate the opportunity and privilege to work with you for this call-out. So I look forward to it and see if these boys can carry on what they did last night. They had a really great game against where am I, Joe?
It's against the Cedar Rapids
Riders. So they had a good win last night. Let's see what they can get done now.
Fremont comes after a stop in Omaha on their trip last night. They lost 7-3, just as an FYI. They come in, their record shows them winless, but they have 3 overtime losses, and so they have 3 points compared to our 7 in the standings. As Bryson gets the puck, gives it up to Fremont. He carries it over the red line, gets past Kyan. Goes to the corner, Weston gives a hit. Fremont Flyers get the puck, and Weston's able to steal it. He sends it up off the glass, tries getting to Caden. Caden gets his stick, though, wrapped up in...
I don't know why they do that. Ref's never going to call that holding on to the stick.
Yeah, but they need to just drop it, otherwise they're going to get that hooking call.
Correct.
Yeah, so
I'd like to see a little bit more energy out of that first line. I'm not sure they had a lot of energy in that first line, though, so we'll have to see. They'll need to bring it tonight, that's for sure.
Second line comes out, Colton, Tate, and Kaysen's going to be our second line today. Brady and Adrian's going to be the second defensive pairing. Kaysen sends it back low. Colton can't get a hold of it. Brady, he's able to keep it in, sends it back.
Here we go.
Kaysen over to Tate center, but got intercepted.
See a good centering pass there. Fremont was just able to deflect it out, but it was a good idea of what they tried to do there.
Fremont sends it in deep. They chase after it. Kaysen tries getting to Tate. 15 Fremont, though, gets in the way, intercepts that pass. Fremont's able to keep it in. He fires a shot. Save by Parker.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that goalie Parker there, he enjoys those logo shots, so that helps him out and keeps it from getting behind him, though, even though it's a little bit low. So I think they're having decent movement so far, Joe, but they're just not really there's just not a lot of energy with them. They need to be taking advantage of the opportunity. I feel like we have faster skaters than Fremont does and so forth, so they really need to pick it up here a little bit, I think.
Let's see, there's this third line of Max, Gabe, and Henry's out there. You're going to see some powerful shots. Carson and Max on this pairing with Finn. That's your speed. And you do see that grittiness with Max and Carson as Max centers a pass. Can't get through to Henry. And icing is going to give them another offensive draw.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good opportunity. That first line's coming back out here, so they're going to be taking the face-off into our neutral zone here. So good opportunity for them here at this point. Let's see what they can do with it. If they can get it back there to John Luke or Kyan and get a good, powerful shot up to the net. Yep.
Kyan fires a shot right into the body of the goalie, though.
Yeah, nice little logo shot. Wasn't quite his speed that he's normally doing. He didn't quite get a hold of it the way he did, but at least he got it up there as an opportunity.
For those wondering, Kean is off. He's our healthy scratch this week. Caden Whiff's playing in his place on this line. See how that looks as Kyan gets in a way.
No icing.
No icing. Coach thought there was a spearing there, but
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
He's got to move that puck up. He can't be just skating it out by himself all the time. So he's going to get it stolen from him more often than not in that situation.
I would agree. This is one of the things this young team does is they still hold on to the puck and think they can get through bodies rather than passing it.
That's something that he'll have to figure that out. He's either going to figure it out the hard way or the easy way. Just like that, his head was down, wasn't paying attention. So
Bryson carries it though.
Come on.
He goes.
Right
he
there.
tries centering. Oh, it can't through, and Fremont flicks it up. That was actually something Coach and I were talking about last night a little bit. Few players yesterday got their first. Both Kyan and Bryson got their first goals of the year. And we've seen a little bit of pushing, trying for that first goal from a few of them. And I think hopefully getting off that bandwagon now.
Well, yeah, I understand that. But they need to get one in first before they start trying to press to get something. So
I fully, again. Colton,
right
there. Late delay, but Flyers was right there as well to prevent that. Adrian thinks
he's got to be a little bit ready with the stick on the ice and ready to go for that. If he's going to be there in the front of the net, he's just got to be ready to go. So
Fremont got past.
Yep.
Parker, not even get the save off that.
Didn't have to. No, fortunately he didn't.
Puck went way over him.
Fortunately he wasn't able to make a good shot. So, but that defensive breakdown there gave him that fast break, and so he can't have many of those. Parker's a good little goalie, but eventually you're going to not be able to save them all on those one-on-ones.
Puck deep against our bench. If our angle's a little bit off, that's because Fremont got here set up before us a little bit, and they have quite the setup, all the way complete with their mobile unit van, fully wrapped. As we send it out, no icing.
Boy, Henry
shoves him off, but Fremont's able to gain possession behind the net. Finn can't keep it in. He goes out in the neutral zone, sends it over to Carson. Carson at the red line. He gets a body. Max swifts on it, and in the blue line now, Max is able to get to it.
Oh, look in front.
He's got Gabe.
Look in front.
Over to Finn. Back to Max. Backhands it to Gabe. Puck got in his skates. He couldn't get a good handle on it. 16 Black, though, gets it, takes it behind Carson. Max picks it up. He goes behind the net, picks up some speed. Sends it up to Gabe. Gabe tried passing it through some legs to Henry. Can't. Finn bounces it up.
Needed a little bit more mustard on that one to get it through. He only had half a neutral zone to get through and didn't make it.
And now Ames sends it in deep so they can change, but just shy of the red line. This time the linesman calls icing.
Well, it looks like, I don't know, I'm assuming it's fairly accurate. 3-1 shots lead there by Fremont. Seems to be about correct. So being a little bit, 6 minutes into this game so far, and we've only had one shot on goal, Joe. That's not good for an average.
Not for our team, and that's one thing Coach
here we go.
He was talking. Is Caden now? He gets it. He carries it over the blue line. He's got a wide open lane.
Yep.
He shoots. Hits the post.
Goalie's best friend.
Puck gets behind. Caden gets there. Twice wheeling it around. John Luke sends it back. Caden takes a hit.
Here we go. In front.
He's got Weston in top of the crease. Can't get there. Kyan hits Weston in the leg.
Yep, right now.
Now Caden, he tries muscling it through. Loose puck, but ref plays it safe, calls the whistle.
That's probably their best sequence I've seen so far tonight. They had some pretty good movement when that 2-on-1 went in. I thought Wimp made the right decision because I think the crossover past Weston was pretty much taken. So I think he made a good shot. Being that knowing he's got a trailer, maybe try to take the shot on the right side to maybe get a bounce off the pads or something like that. But overall, I thought it was a good decision.
Yeah, pass to Kyan. Able to stay on the blue line, though. We used all 12 inches there. And Fremont's able to get out. Kyan bounces it up to Bryson. Bryson, he dumps and we chase after it yet again. Caden over to Weston. Fremont, though, pauses it right at those doors where the Zamboni comes out. And we know the ice that's pretty much the worst that we have. New ice rink arena manager, Michael. We saw him out here late after 11 o'clock last night doing around the boards, the handheld machine. He's done the best job as he can in 6 months. But even still, that ice still isn't perfect. As we send it all the way down on edge, Fremont touches it right at the red line, no icing.
Said Kyan needs to go out and be more aggressive on that puck. I mean, just to sit there like that and then to stay back once he got the Fremont kid got possession. You got to see, he's got to be a little bit more aggressive there, especially when down in front of our net.
Bryson sends it. This is going
to
go count as a shot, and goalie has to cover it up. And so Tate, Colton, and Adrian, Brady, Kaysen come out.
So I see we got 25 on the live stream there, Joe. We usually like to double those numbers, thinking that. And then Jessica Credidio's on there. Mikey's mom's on there. I don't know if Mikey made it tonight. I know he's been out sick. Even with his injury, he's still not feeling well. So we certainly wish him the best to get better soon and get him back on the ice. We sure do miss him.
15 carries it over. Ooh. Shot wide of the net and goes all the way back around. They get it, and Brady's intercepts that pass. He goes up to Kaysen. And Kaysen just shy of that red line again. It is going to pause for icing there.
Yeah. It'd have been a lot better if he'd have got it was pretty much on the face of his stick, though, so there's not much of an excuse for him not being able to catch that. But because he did deflect it a good couple feet behind the red line, it ended up being icing.
This is one of those where last night Cedar Rapids had a lot of passes like that. We were able to capitalize and take advantage of them. And as I was talking, that's what teams have done to us all season. It's Colton's shot.
I like it.
Playing there, hoping for anything to happen. That's best strategy, get it towards the net.
And I think as these younger players, they get more comfortable with the speed of this high school game, that they need to be a little bit more picky with their shots and just not shoot it right at the logo. Try to offset it a little bit. If worse than anything, you get a rebound and somebody's crashing down those. So one thing we've learned over the years, Joe, is ain't nobody getting it through the logo.
No, the best you can have is a bad rebound. Max to Gabe, and
come on, Gabe
gets past. He goes.
Yeah,
he shoots, scores.
Nice move by Gabe. Well done.
Gabe's going to get the goal on that. Max is going to get his first point in his high school career on that assist.
Nice job. Well done. See, and that's what we talked about, Joe. Good, smooth puck movement, right? So Max was able to move it through the neutral zone. Gabe was able to take it in, get around the defender, and then be able to make what moves he needed to make in front of the net, though. So I don't know if they're going to give a secondary assist to anybody, but I agree with you. I think that should be Gabe from Max.
Mm-hmm. And
that's what we need to see. Take an early lead here in the first period. Keep that pressure on them for sure.
Some tussle between 9 and 79, but Fremont's able to get the puck into our zone.
Just take it.
Carson.
There we go.
Over to Gabe. Gabe wheels it around. Max tries tipping it out of the zone.
Get it out. There we go, Gabe.
And
pick it
lose
up.
it to Gabe. Fremont's able to get the loose puck. And they send it all the way down. And that is going to be icing.
All right, Cyclones goal. Number 19, Gabe Nelson. Assisted by number 9, Max Ryer. And number 15, Carson Davis.
So both Carson and Max get the apples on Gabe's goal there. That's actually Carson's first point, too.
Well, I like to see that. With their win last night, hopefully that gives them a little confidence in what they're able and capable of doing. I mean, they moved the puck so well last night, so hopefully to see that continuously doing tonight. This is the kind of mess, though, that
Ames
we don't
has a
need to
delayed
see.
penalty. Parker still doesn't see it. No one now. Finally, Coach Paulson. Kyan gets hooked. Weston holds on. This is where we need to just go out to the neutral zone, wait for our sixth attacker. He's here.
This is where
It's
he's
Tate.
got to quit moving
Caden.
that puck so much and start passing the puck
Over
more.
to Bryson. Bryson fires a shot. Tate. Kyan now from the blue line. He fires a shot. Ricochets back behind the net. Caden holds on to it. Colton.
Oh.
He backhands it out of play.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. He tried to get it back there up to Cayenne, but, one of the things I'll just reference in that is, I know Weston's a talented young man, but he's got to learn to move that puck better and trying to just skate around everybody and do it all on his own. He's got to work through that and realize his teammates are out there and help support him. So we're going to have our first power play of the night, and the reason why it's coming out into the neutral zone is because it was our player that threw it out. So unlike the NHL, it's not a delayed penalty, but you at least have to get out of the...
Having some troubles with the scoreboard, it looks like.
Well, while we're here, Dave, are we at 5-3? Jeremy, are we at 5-3 on shots? Is that about right? Okay. Still like to see more shooting coming out of this bunch. They don't need to be so picky all the time. Just get the puck up there on the net and take a chance. They're doing a good job of getting down in front of the net and crashing the board. So, give your let's get us some dirty goals here like they can do.
I like seeing our players still skating, keeping their legs loose while they're trying to figure something out with the scoreboard. They had the 2 minutes up, and now
they had the right player in there, you think? 29?
Same number.
It's good to see our scoreboard in full use. We haven't seen that in a while. The shots on goal haven't worked in quite some time, so to see that. And I don't know about you, Joe, but either I dressed warmer tonight or it's just not as cold tonight as it was last night. So
Either that or a blood thickened up enough finally.
Something happened or the temp, because last night was pretty brutal with no heat up here.
Yep, we had actually dropped our car off at the mechanic after the game last night. We went and, man, it was cold. Taught my kids that what do you eat at 11:30 at night on a Friday? We stopped in a Taco Bell drive-through.
Yeah, probably not too much open this time of the year that late here in Ames.
Yes. Now Weston, he carries it over the red line and the blue line. He puts on the brakes, waits for this team to catch up to him. Goes to the point, sends it over to Caden. Caden gets a strip from him, and they send it back out.
That's one of the worst things. Just overstick handling on a power play. You got to really be moving that puck. So he had Weston out on the top. 4 minutes. That's interesting. And they're not even running it yet. So something's going on. That was just a regular old delay penalty, so I don't understand where 4's coming from, but it's not even running. So, but nonetheless, here we are. Weston, good shot there. Had that good rebound
over
off
to Cayenne.
of it. Yeah.
Cayenne all the way over to Caden.
Put it in there.
Caden,
There! That was a
got
smart
it
pass.
just interrupted.
Yep, I like that pass, though. Pick it up.
They're able to tap it out just far enough where Ames has to reset. Weston, he gets it. Sends it back to Caden. Caden up to Cayenne. Cayenne now he stops. He sends it over to Weston.
Yep,
Weston over to
just
outside of Caden's reach.
Right. Well,
Fremont Flair falls down. Still,
there we go.
Penalty minutes aren't going down.
Minor.
It was a double minor for slashing.
Wow.
That's what the holdup was the 4 minutes, but it's still not counting down.
He was probably serving that 4 minutes. I think it was around the 4 minute mark in general with time being the first period. So it's probably what they're going off of if they can't get the 4 minutes to run. So that's a good play there. Just wait.
We're going to get too many men, I think. Yeah. Tate came on before Weston got off, and he played the puck. Weston was still a good 2-3 strides away.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate to lose the advantage that we had in that situation. So we have 2:56 left here in the first period. Ames up 1-0. However,
So the 4-minute penalty is going to expire at 53. So there's going to be 3 seconds to go for the first 2 minutes, and then we'll have.
Gotcha. Minute or so left coming into the second period. And we're going to be obviously we'll have 56 seconds if we can do this 4-on-4 or we can get scored. I don't know on the double minors to see because I know on the 5-minute majors they don't come out of the box on a score, but on the double minors they would come out. Okay.
Double minor, they come out if it's within the second 2 minutes.
Gotcha. So if they were to score in the first 4 minutes, then they would stay on the power play.
Correct.
Got it. There we go, folks. You just got your hockey one-on-one moment. There we go. Pick it up. Come on. There we go.
That was Adrian's stick there. He gets it through, and the goalie,
Woo!
not a good save. He lost his stick. I don't know.
We're on another delay. Period. Hey, we got a delay. It's going to be on them. High
sticking. So
it's on us.
Adrian's going to the box.
Well, we definitely lost our advantage there, Joe. We are now going to be
you're going to see some 4-on-3 hockey.
3 hockey, I believe.
Should be.
Yep, geez. They're struggle busing getting the penalty clock to wind down, so I hope somebody's keeping up with that time.
I'm trying to take a look and figure this out here.
We got Grandpa Van Meer on the stream as well, so welcome. Whoa, that's a full face. He pulled his face down.
Michigan fan there. There's a lot of Detroit, Michigan people on our team this year.
There we go.
4-on-3, nice save by Parker, and he brings it back in and covers it up, by the way.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hold on to those. If he's getting a shot right in his logo, he's got to be careful letting that bounce come straight out forward. That's for sure.
And now Weston's also going in the box for high sticking.
Well, there we go.
So
we are still going to be 4-on-3 because they do not go below 3 players at any given time. But
Weston's going to be out for quite a while.
Why? When it just
Weston's 2 minutes doesn't start until one of those 2 minutes falls off.
Oh, there we go.
And they're talking about head contact is what we're hearing from.
There's another hockey one-on-one moment, everybody. We are learning tonight. I love that. Here on a Saturday night, the education that you are all getting about hockey.
The refs are trying to figure it out.
Now, if we could get our refs to be educated about what all is going on, then we're going to be in good shape. And then the clock, we ain't run any minutes off of any of our penalties at this moment. So we're going to, we'll try to.
There's another big, long conversation.
Yeah, we'll try to chitter-chatter here as much as we can. There seems to be a dull and a lull in the play here based off of all these penalties, and that's a lot of orange in that box, Joe.
You're not going to fit much more.
No. I mean, get much more in there, you got a whole line. Actually, you do have a forward line at least.
Yeah, we do right now. Let's see. Refs are trying to figure something out, talking with everyone.
Yeah, I don't know where we are on the penalty minutes. You had the 4-minute one going by looking at the team link, but I'm not sure where we're going to be. Obviously, we will be going into, if we can fend this off and not get scored against, we will be coming into the second period still on a penalty kill, but we'll just wait and see.
So let's see if we can figure some of this out. 149, Weston. He's now in the box at 149. So he's in at least.
But it doesn't matter, right? His 2 minutes doesn't start until someone else.
So 2:12 is when Adrian went in. He's out with 12 seconds to go. So Grandpa Van Meer, your grandson comes out with 12 seconds to go in the period.
And then is that when Weston's penalty will start?
I believe so, but don't quote me. It may be after a stoppage.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going all the way down. We're going to go
offside shot on goal.
Yeah.
So
yeah. We're going to head all the way down.
Okay. Tate's going to be back on the ice in about 45 seconds. So
Okay.
with 56 seconds to go in the period, Tate comes back on.
So if we finish this penalty kill, basically we are only one player in the box starting the second period is what I'm hearing from you. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, they should be
as
Fremont players should still be in the box at least for a little bit for the second period. Maybe not, because
No.
I think it was 4-something.
another shot on net. Easy save for Parker, but Fremont gets it. You look for options. Ames in a tight triangle right now. We hear the announcements for the high sticking. 79 over to their point. Cayenne's leg gets in the way. He's feeling that one. Second chance. Cayenne gets it, flings it around. He's got to get to the bench. So 51 seconds, one player's back out.
So we are back. They are back on full strength. Fremont, that is. We are 5-on-3 now.
Tate should be coming out too.
Just let that go. That may be icing. Yep, it
Yep.
is. You just
Okay.
kind of lackadaisical
And now
threw
Tate
that
comes
away.
out.
Yep. You had a 5-on-3 there, and Fremont just kind of threw it up the ice. Not much effort in getting it done, which benefits us because that brings the face-off back into our zone. Coach Paulson's making some decisions here, but it's still 5-on-3, which would be correct, right? Because we only had one come out of the box.
Tate should be out, so it should be.
Yeah, but we still have two in the box.
Oh,
so that'd
that's
still
because Weston's
Yep.
2 minutes now starts.
That's correct. So
Okay.
that's all right.
That's why Tate had to stay in.
Yep.
now.
You had to wait for that whistle, like you said, and then I'm assuming on the next whistle he'll come out if we get one in here before the 26. Yeah, this is real. It's real difficult when the clock's not running.
That too. Looks like Tate, Cayenne, John Luke, so it's good to see Cayenne's block shot off his shins. Not going to slow him down too much.
So we're going to be.
Adrian should be out in 14 seconds to go,
Okay.
just at the end here. So let's see.
It's a good.
Fremont wins that draw. They skated over the blue. Over the red, now over the next blue. They come in. Carries it the entire way. Saved by Parker. 27, he goes low.
Just want him.
15 now. Adrian's out. Bryson comes on for him.
5-on-4. 5-on-4.
3 seconds to go.
Buzzer.
And that
All
will
right.
do it for the
All right.
first period.
Yeah. What do you think?
With Ames up 1-0.
What's your thought process on that first period, Joe?
You know, this is one where I like to see us playing better, to be honest.
Yeah,
In all honesty, we are a better team than we're showing actually both tonight and last night. So these are games that we should be able to take advantage of, and we should win, but we are much better than this. And
Yeah,
this
I
is
would
why
agree.
we continue to struggle. If this is how we're going to play, then it's going to be really tough to get to those playoffs and hit that 6th seed, which is what their goal is at this point.
Yep, 100%. Because what I would say to you is, especially that first 7 minutes, they just really were not much energy, not much focus. I was kind of hoping after the score, which was a great score, great puck movement through that process. I was really hopeful that momentum would have hyped them up a little bit, but I'd agree with you, especially with, but it is a little deflating having that many penalties, one right after the other. But they did a great job of fending off the 4-on-3 and then the 5-on-3. So a lot of props to them to getting us to that point. We still have however many seconds left. Weston's going to be in the box. It's got to be at least a minute, I would think. That will be 5-on-4. So
Well, it's going to depend on when it started. I think
when
it's
they
26
started,
seconds.
something like that. Yeah.
So, yeah, that
Yeah.
first minute 45, minute and a half.
Yeah, so it's probably safe to say we'll be on this penalty kill for at least until 13:30-ish, maybe.
Yep.
So, but they've been doing a good job so far, but we should be at least 5-on-4 this time as opposed to the 5-on-3. So we'll see. Coach Paulson needs to put somebody else or
This is one thing where our JV team, our bench just isn't big enough for special teams. And you'll see Coach Paulson continue to go to the same people over and over. And this can have an impact as we go later into the game with some tired legs and all right.
Yeah, I mean, part of that though is that ability to manage that puck, and some of the players are still working through that process, being stronger in that category. So, but it's always helpful that when you give the opportunity to give those younger players some of that opportunity to get that experience, it's helpful. But it's kind of a one or the other at some point. So I agree with you on that.
Gabe's out there to take this draw, start this second period with Caden, Kyan, and Bryson. I'm sorry, John Luke. And it's not Caden, it's Bryson. That's 7 for his 76.
Come on, drop the puck. Jeez, have a conversation with him later.
And now they got stuck.
Jeez. This is turning into the calamity of
That's the second or third time this season we've seen that happen. They just need to go back to old school hockey and go bucketless. Right, Coach Flory?
Here we go.
So, we're going to try it again, and no sticking. Well, that was this time in Fremont.
They're 5-on-4
They
here.
retreat here. And
yep. They got the clock running this time, Joe, so we are at 48 seconds, 45 seconds left in this penalty kill. So,
I think that's a little home ice advantage on that
fortunately for us right now, Fremont's not putting much they're not really putting much effort
Nice
into
steal
it.
by Gabe to keep the puck in the zone, and he ends up putting another hit on the player too. Bryson goes after it. Fremont gets it. They skate it out. They dump it in.
Now
and
what? Now what?
Ref blew the whistle. Someone's going in the box, it looks like.
What's happening here? So 6 is going in.
Was it
number
too
8.
many men?
Nope.
No.
Ooh, a little bit of
Misconduct.
Misconduct. A little unsportsmanlike, you think? I think the Fremont head coach is looking for that. She's going to have to. He's going to want a little bit of an explanation. We'll see if they drop anybody in the box, or is that just going to be a 2?
This is where I wish I got my mic down there finally. Need a new stand.
Oh, she's putting him in. So yep. Looks like she's putting somebody else in the box with him, running his mouth.
Oh, running his mouth.
Yeah, we got the old hand
the
signal
talking.
that I think we all understand. Yeah. He was away from the puck, though. I was curious. I mean, obviously they're able to hear things down on the ice that we're not, but he's getting something. So I'm glad they pushed our game till 8:30 varsity game, because I was thinking to myself, there's no way this game's going to last 2 hours. But
it's going to be a long night.
We're going to be a tight squeeze.
All right.
Number 8, Trenton Smuts. It's a 10-minute misconduct.
So he's getting a 10-minute misconduct.
Wow. But not a 2.
Someone's going to get 2 minutes in the box for that.
No, I think you can do the misconduct with just the 10.
Talking,
though.
yes. So
Yeah.
he's just out of the game.
Yeah,
right.
he's just sitting for 10 minutes. So we're still going to be on the penalty kill here for 14 seconds.
We've had a few of our own varsity players have that.
We've had a few that have found their way into the box longer than they needed to be for stupid stuff too.
So. All right, so power play for Fremont continues. Ames on the penalty kill. Adrian gets it, sends it down.
So Weston's about to come out, I'm assuming. He's getting up.
And Ames is back to full strength as Weston joins the fray.
So good
Fremont
job, Ames.
gets it in.
Good job on Ames on that massive penalty kill that they went through for the last 2+ minutes. There we go.
Bryson up to Caden. Stretch stick by Fremont carries it in. Weston back to Caden.
There, pick it up, right.
Weston right there.
Oh, off the pipe.
Adrian keeps it in with his skates, sends it back down. Fremont, though, off the glass, out of Adrian's reach.
Weston did a nice job on managing and controlling that puck and then a good quick shot. So as much as I might be tough on him on some of his other things, he really does a good job of that management of that puck at times.
High stick. Fremont can't touch it, and they do.
So this is where I think Fremont's starting to kind of lose themselves a little bit here. So it'd be nice to see take this momentum going on. They're obviously down one player. I don't know his number or number 8, so I'm not sure where he falls in their line of first line, second line, or what he does. But they need to take advantage of this opportunity given to them, even though it's 5-on-5.
They have a smaller bench than others.
Ooh.
Quick shot off the draw. Colton, Carson fires it.
Oh, yep. Oh.
And the goalie, it's one of those weird knuckle lobs, like a softball pitch.
Yeah, good job by that goalie, but it sure would have been nice to see that puck get back behind him. But good job by him in picking that puck up as it was knuckling through the air. But that's why we keep saying and reiterating, just shoot the puck. Right there.
Kaysen fires a shot.
You're wide open. Open. Oh.
Can't get it.
Oh,
Fremont gets it out. Finn now.
Good job, Finn.
Finn forces that redirected. Parker he got a save there. Tate can't get it out. Carson now from behind our net. He takes a hit. Gives one right back. Leaves the puck for Tate. Tate sends it up to Colton. Fremont gets it. Parker has to put a stick down. Sends it in the corner.
Here we go. Take your time.
Tate blocked it out so Finn could get the puck. Finn bounced it back, but Fremont's able to hold on to it.
I'd like to see Finn, instead of Finn giving up on him as he goes back behind the net, to stay with him, where his D partner would stay out in front of the net. So that's one thing I think we're missing a lot, is getting a lot of pressure on the puck. The player holding on to the puck. We're giving them a lot of space that we shouldn't be doing. So what happened was as that forward was skating back behind the net, Finn was on him, but when he kind of crossed that magical center line, Finn let him go and went back to the front of the net, hoping his D partner then would come around, where you'd kind of like to see that D partner just stay in front of the net and you just manage that thing going around, because you're just giving him that freedom and that opportunity. Woo! Sit on it.
Oh.
Lay on it. That's a good save right there, baby.
That was two things happened there. Yeah. So after the shot from the blue line that Parker saved in his glove off the draw, he had another chance right at it, almost duplicate. This one, though, hit his glove, hit the post, and it was ricocheted down. The ref was positioned poorly, didn't see the puck, and gave us the benefit there, so Parker's able to lay down on it. Oh, Cayenne.
We'll call that the Undertaker save.
Yes.
Just flat on his back. But he made it the stop.
John Luke over to Cayenne. Cayenne bounces it up to Gabe. Gabe has Max to his right if he sees him. Nope. Carries it over. Gets taken away, and they said that he was offsides. Not sure, that little bit extra from Gabe just slowed him down.
Because it looked like Max was holding the blue line there. Let's see what stay with him. Well, it looked like he picked up his feet and didn't stay behind the blue line. So it's kind of one of those things where his one skate was in front of the blue line, but his back skate looked like he picked it up as opposed to coming through those. So I don't know.
Well, if it's up, it's supposed to be just like an end zone in football. Yeah. You break that plane.
It was close, so.
We'll say, there's been two that I've saw that hasn't been called on us, so we'll just give it to them.
We'll let them have that one?
Sure.
Like they care what we think.
Fremont again with the puck, carries it in. Bryson, good body and stick on him, slow him down.
Great back check.
Shot goes through the crease. Caden over to Weston. Weston He's got Kane
There
to
we
his
go.
left. Bryson now behind him, gets the puck swiped out from him. Leaves it for Bryson. Bryson. He sends it back low in the corner. He takes
get
a
it.
hit, leaves it for Caden.
Ooh, step up.
The winger's able to get it past Brady. Adrian, though, is right there. Gives it to Bryson. Bryson takes another beating. This shift he's going to feel tomorrow. And
Good thing is an ice bath will be easy to come by these days.
that's
There
what
we
he
go. Good
wants,
job.
sure. That sounds more torturous.
That's what those elite athletes, right? They got to get in that ice bath. Got to get all them bumps and bruises taken care of.
I know certain people swear by them, and they just scare me, as I won't do that.
Come on, pick it up. There we go. There we go.
Colton now
There we
gives
go.
it to Tate. Tate carries it up.
Missed him. Good. Good.
28 was trying to back into him, missed. Tate skates behind, still has Colton right at the top of the crease. Can't get the puck to him, though. Tate over to Kaysen. Kaysen right up to Colton. Fremont stick out away, and Fremont player just pushed their own teammate.
Oh, they got him
Now-
around. Somebody get back there. Stay right there. You're fine. You're fine. Good job.
Nice save by Parker.
Great save by Parker and great defense by Baxter out there too, taking that pass away. Letting that shooter have a one-on-one.
That was an
against the
offsides
goalie.
not called, and back pass to their D from the blue line. Shot doesn't get all the way to the net. This time it hits Tate in the leg from weird angle.
Here we go. Come on.
And
Come on.
Colton still can't get it out.
No.
And Brady, he tries just firing. It hits Kaysen.
Thank goodness.
And Kaysen
Get out of the way,
goes.
Reffy.
And
She's got a stick in the face, I'm afraid.
she got, yes. She's feeling it. And
Talk
we're
about that.
going to take another pause here for
yeah,
a while.
we talk about that half shield. That's what those refs have. So we may get our emergency crew out here, our athletics. I think we have our EMTs here tonight.
I saw them pull in, and it was a busy night, my understanding, for the Bantam game right before us, too, for the trainers. And
How'd they do, right, by the way? Do you know?
they tied their first game, and the second game with a running clock almost the entire time. They lost 5-2, I believe I saw the final score.
Okay. They did running clock just for time
I
reasons?
believe so.
Lord, Joe, we may be midnight before we get out of here again tonight.
It is. Yes. This is a long night. yet
Man,
again.
holy cow.
We're not even halfway through the second period
No.
yet. And this game supposedly started over an
So
hour
I
ago.
think our ref is going to go in and put on the orange stripe, would be my guess, because she may be done, depending on what happened.
He skates off real fast, and she's still hurting.
Yeah, she must got a. She could have
Here
got
comes the
up to the
EMT.
face. So the EMT is going to come over. I saw that. Yeah, like I said, the ref was that one ref was skating off the ice. Chances are he's going to go get on his orange stripes to finish it out. If she can't still skate, they'll probably just have to go 2 refs, which is fine for a little bit. Okay for a JV game, but we'll certainly need that third one for the varsity game. That will not be. That will not be ideal. I mean, obviously, if she's hurt, then you definitely do not want to deal with that. But somebody open up that door for him. Why y'all struggle busing? Open up that door for her. Let her off the ice. Come on.
The EMT's finally talking with her to get an ice pack, it looks like. By the way, there is a Fremont player in the box, I assume for high sticking.
Yeah. No, he's the one that got the misconduct. He's serving his 10 minutes.
Oh, that's right. Forgot we're still on that.
That's how.
That was a half hour ago.
That's true.
Oh.
All right,
Well,
well-
let me give a special shout out, by the way, to Fire Station 19 in West Des Moines. You know, we know they were watching whenever they're able to. And to all of our first responders, as we see our EMT over here taking care of our ref, a ref that's here often for all of our for a lot of our games and Ames at all the levels. boys are pretty familiar with her and how she calls games and stuff. As she's a tough cookie. It looks like she's going to stay out here.
That's what we talking about.
And so, like I said, as we know, Chris is watching over there, Firehouse 19. Shout out to him and everyone else. So thank you for your service and all that you do.
See, we've gone up to 32 on the stream now, so that's a good number. Like I said, we like to double that number, and knowing we've got a fire department down there, we can just add a good 10 to 12 more on that number. If the way I look at it, we'll just cushion that. We'll just cushion those numbers. All right, here we go. Back in action.
So,
oh,
hands to the face.
Yep.
Parker's got to get off the ice.
There we go. Take your time.
Finn slows down, passes it up to Max. Max sends it over to Henry. Oh,
shoot!
That pass to Henry, just
it was close enough to tape from my viewpoint.
That's one Henry should have had, and Ames should have gone on the attack with an extra attacker there.
Well, here we go. We have another opportunity, right? We got a power play going on here, so.
Weston, Kyan, Caden, John, Luke, and Adrian's going to be this first power play unit to start this one off as Fremont's 15, also a Carson, just like our 15, is going to the box for
right
roughing.
there.
And Fremont makes a save.
Again, logo shot, hard to get that through the back of the goalie, so we'd like to see a little bit different placement on these shots, especially from the point, nice and low, get a bounce off the pads.
Fremont wins that draw.
There we go. You got open.
Cross-checking's the official penalty call. Kyan back to Weston. Weston over to Caden. Caden back to Weston. Weston over to Kyan. One-timer.
Yep. That's right.
Nice
That's
and
a good
low.
low shot, yeah. Seeing it got that rebound like we were talking about. Here's a 6'4"
Weston back to Kyan.
Player with a little advantage, able to get that puck
Back
up out of the
Weston over to Kyan. Another one-timer, again low. Hits number 2 in the skates. This time he's able to get it all the way out. Parker plays it behind his net. Weston from Gretzky's office. Slows down, waits again. Sends it over to Caden. Caden brings it over the blue line. John Luke goes to help him. Hits the goalie's shoulder and up into the, hit the glass. Must have also hit the netting and gone out.
For sure. Now, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, that was a good shot by him, right? He put it up over the top of his shoulder. If that goalie would have flinched just a little bit different the other way, it had probably gone right into bar down top shelf. So mix him up a little bit. Don't make it easy for the goalie.
John Luke over to Caden.
Woo woo.
Oh, pass went through Weston's legs. Fremont's getting a breakaway here. He shoots.
Good
Parker
job,
save.
Parker.
And now Weston, he puts on his speed. He gets through. He goes. Tries a shot, point blank, hits the shoulder of the goalie. John Luke blocks out, 91. Adrian gets the puck.
Where are you going with it? Somebody in
He
front.
comes back.
Somebody in front.
No one's there.
We got
to,
top
to
3
center.
players on the blue line. That's a good spot.
Weston sends it over back to Caden against the boards now. Caden bounces it behind, wheels it all the way to Kyan. Kyan over to Weston. Weston from the point, looks for his options. No lane. Fires it, hits the back of a black player.
Oh, right there.
Loose puck in.
Well, that's what we're talking about right there. Move that puck, get that puck moved around, get a good shot low in, get that rebound off of that, and you just, win that battle. And they almost had it as the puck went off just a little bit on the goalie's side, leaving that net open, but he was able to get out there and get it covered before we were able to jump on it. But that's the kind of movement and kind of shots you're looking for, and that's how you're going to score in these type of situations.
So with 4 seconds to go in the power play, actually, linesman's walking 26.
Another penalty. Boy, these boys are racking them up tonight. So we got 4 seconds on the first, number 15, and then 26 is getting another 2. So we'll be on a power play for another 2 minutes here.
Fremont's confused, not realizing it's a 5-on-3 right now for 4 seconds. Finally, they send off another player.
There we go. What?
And
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. He was setting up for a snipe. He was loading that stick up just to send it. Here we go. Coming out. Now it's going to be 5-on-4.
I'm not quite sure why they blow that whistle. We gained possession, but he pointed to them, and then he didn't even kick them out of the face-off dot. So
here we go. Make your way. Make your way. Yep.
Kaysen, oh! And trickling right there. Goalie covers it up.
So again, we have another power play here for 1 minute and 41 seconds. Like to see get us another goal going in here with 5:43 left in the second period. Baxter, I don't know what he's way. Oh, they're moving over. Okay, good. Baxter knew what he was doing. No one else did.
Tate, Kaysen, Colton out there. Brady and Finn. I think that's a change in the pairing because Carson was paired up with Finn earlier. Now Tate, he gets the puck. He wraps around, hits right there at the post in the leg, and goalie covers it up. Goalie Dario, this is one of those issues with our new team linked that the league is using. I spot checked a few games that Fremont seemed like Dario's playing all of them, yet there are no stats for any Fremont goalie on that website. So I can't tell you how well. And
well, that's aggressive.
Tate backhands.
Nice.
Leg save. Fremont sends it all the way down. 1:15 to go on the power play.
Yeah, Finn's got to control that puck getting out there on this power play.
Brady Kaysen to Colton. Colton settles down the puck at the blue line.
Shoot it.
Tries sending it up. Tate was right there.
Now.
Kaysen shoots. Oh, right over the net.
Yeah.
Brady now from the line.
Nope. There we go. Smart.
He bounces it down. This is one of the reasons why you see Coach Paulson continue to go with the same special teams unit. The stick handling and who's controlling the puck. There's no one at the point there to run it. Fremont gets it, sends it out.
Good job.
Brady,
There we go.
he sends it over to Finn. Finn now bounces it. Colton was coming off. Henry comes on. Fremont fires a shot. Leg save. Comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Fremont collects it there. 10 seconds to go on this power play. And I think Fremont's had more shots than we have. Pass to Kaysen. Kaysen bounces it out. Fremont back to full strength. 4 minutes to go in the period.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't take too much advantage of that double penalty, that almost 4 minutes that we had on a power play.
Shot goes high over the net. Fremont pass. Gabe, he's able to slap it out.
Get down there, big guy. Come on.
He goes. He fires a shot into the glove.
Nice shot. That's all right. I like where he was going, though. I think he was seeing that spot in between. He had just enough between that glove and the back of that net, so I like what he was doing. Good mindset. Made the goalie work for it a little bit. Didn't put it in the middle of that logo. So good job, Gabe.
Gabe's going to take it. Sends it over to Carson. Carson fires a shot. Oh! Just shy. Goalie did not see that. Gabe now tries centering it. He's getting a body on him.
Get in there. Somebody get in there and help him.
Sends it over to Max. Max, try to one-time it. Got a stick, though, right there, poking it away. Adrian.
Yep, good job. Oh,
he's got no one to help him, and still the puck's just stuck in that corner. Parker has got to cover it up with his glove and hold on to it.
Well, I don't know who was playing center on that, but the center needed to get down in there and help number 92 out, because he was, to your point, he had two on him down there, and he needed a little bit of help.
So Kai and John Luke come out here. Weston's going to be the new center for this line change with Bryson and Caden.
Here we go.
Fremont's able to backhand it back down. John Luke collects it there, sends it over to Kyan. Hit like a weird bounce, it looks like, and still pinballing around. Finally,
come on, John Luke.
John Luke gets it, sends it out to Caden at the red line.
Oh, come on, Weston.
Weston's able to steal it. He fires a shot,
there
he
it goes,
scores!
baby. That's what we're talking about right there. Nice puck movement, good opportunity. John Luke seeing that coming out, was able to manage the puck and just bring it out right at the top of the blue line going into the neutral zone. And a good pass up to Weston, and Weston was able to take advantage of that and bury it in the back of the net.
So
I
2:33
think that's
to
right,
go.
right?
That's
Was it
2
John
minutes.
Luke? Was there someone else in there?
I think Fremont had possession and Weston was able to steal it. I think it's going to go unassisted.
Go unassisted. Okay.
But it was a play where they all stayed with it and didn't just kind of give up and
That's what we're talking
wait
about.
to react for what Fremont does. So it's Fremont. Oh, Ames got lucky there on that offsides call as he had an open lane straight to the net. Does look like that 10-minute misconduct, the box is empty, so whoever was in there, he's out now.
Amongst the other 90 players that's been in there in the whole series. Hard to know. Hard missed him coming out.
Is Fremont now. They send it low. Kaysen. He tries getting it out, bouncing it. Fremont.
Here we go. Move it up.
Tate
Move
was
it
able
up.
to intercept it, at least gets it out of the zone. Fremont knew he couldn't play it, so Tate was able to just backhand it a little bit.
Take your time. Go on back there. I'm fine with that. Run the clock.
Tate chases after his own pass. 79, backhand, turns around, hits the side of the net.
Oh, here we
Too
go.
many
Here we go. Here we go.
Fremont
Here we go.
players are getting behind ours right now, so this is where.
Ooh,
gotta
oh,
go.
trip,
Oh.
trip. Yeah, we
Yep.
go. Here we go. Hopefully that's not another knee-on-knee situation. I think it was just a basic trip. He's going to pop up here, and we're going to go on another power play. Let's see if we can take advantage of this one, Joe.
This is one thing Coach Paulson wanted to work on was the power play unit. Waiting for the lanes and then taking advantage of them when given.
Tripping.
They're
Tripping.
Coach Flory over here saying it's knee or tripping. They're trying to figure it out which one.
Tripping.
Tripping's a simple 2-minute. Kneeing's going to be, it is kneeing.
Still 2 minutes, though, I think. Or is it going to go 2 and 10 it? I think kneeing's still going to be a 2 minute.
Still trying to talk. Fremont's coach wants some kind of an explanation on a few different things. They point down towards their net at one point, and now.
Penalty on Fremont, number 15, Carson Wellman for a knee.
So it's announced as another 2-minute.
Yeah, we are definitely past 8:30 for the start of the varsity game. Just a dead drop there for nobody wanted that face-off win, Joe.
No, and this is honestly one thing our team struggles with, our face-offs.
Oh my God! Come on, boys.
Pass John Luke. Couldn't hold on to Wesley. He puts a decent hit on. Adrian tries getting it down.
See it, and snipe it.
Adrian hits the leg. Puck goes up into the netting, and
That was another opportunity by there. His snipe was pretty good, just on the outside. That puck was able to be pushed out. So good shot selection. Just got to get our people down there when we have those rebounds to take advantage of it.
Adrian over to Kyan. Kyan tries sending it to Caden. Caden gets it off the bounce. Back to Weston at the point. He
Yep.
fires a shot into the body. I think he was going over trying for the top right shoulder there. And
Well,
just
that
came
would have
down.
been a good opportunity for number 92 there, Van Mears, to get a stick in the way and maybe get a little tippy action there too. When you get a high shot up like that, you really are needing a tip from one of those up front.
Caden to Weston. Weston all the way over to Kyan in his skates. He settles it, fires a shot right into the body of the goalie. 30 seconds to go in the period.
Well, if things stay like this, we'll have about a 30-second 5-on-4 when we start the beginning of the third period. And good. Try to get something in here before the end of the second and get us another goal and maintain that lead a little bit more.
Fremont's able to get it out of their zone. Caden backhands it over to Kyan. Kyan from the center line leaves it for Weston. Fremont's not letting them enter. Kyan still can't get it in.
Come on, boys.
Finally. His pass still doesn't connect, and that's going to do it for this period.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, we're going to have a short intermission here as they bring out the ice cutter. They're going to lay down some new ice, and we'll have that third period. There's going to be 37 seconds to go for our power play to start off that third period as we hope to extend this 2-0 lead. What were you going to say there?
No, I was just going to say, I mean, that to get a second goal in that second period, I mean, that's pretty good. Well, we have 18 shots on goal, so I mean, we're in a good situation here. We like to think about every 10 shots, you at least have one goal, so I think we're falling within that framework. Overall, I think they're playing well. I'd like to see a little bit more efficiency in that power play. I mean, we've certainly had the opportunities. They're moving the puck pretty good, but probably need a little bit better on their shot selections, or when they make the shot, give a little bit better opportunity for a rebound or something off of it, or a deflection of some type, though. But overall, I'd say they've been managing the puck pretty good, and time and possession is probably on our side. So overall, pretty good 2 periods, and with that, I guess we'll see you all in about 15.
All right, take care. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're able to get something to drink, something to eat, stay warm. Third period's about to start here. Ames on the power play. Michael, how was your intermission?
Man, it was very nice. Had to figure out what the varsity puck drop was going to look like, and they're going to play this JV game out all fully, so we'll be a little bit of delay, probably around more like 9 o'clock for our varsity puck drop, but we'll worry about that in about 15 minutes. As soon as we get our...
Ames struggled to get the puck. Kyan finally gets it. He fires a shot.
Woo!
Stick save by their goalie. Weston tried wheeling it around, but instead kind of hit their defenseman's stick, and they're able to get it back into the zone. This is at least the second, if not third, power play that's ended in our own zone with Parker warning his teammate.
Yeah, I mean, that was just an unfortunate, Kyan tried to get it up to Weston, not much effort put on there, and then Weston tried to, get a hold of it, and just, that number, 19, 29, something like that for Fremont was able to get around and get out of Weston's hands, and was able to bring it down in and got their player out of the box, and now we're 5-on-5.
Both teams full strength. Hand pass stopped the play there, and Fremont's able to gain possession, and
yep,
Tate's going to go to the box now for tripping. Their goalie gets out of the crease. Their extra attacker comes on now. Kaysen is able to block it, but hasn't gained possession or really touched it much. It was just a deflection. And there, this time, Finn touches it right in front of our net.
A little roughing there.
Tate gets called for roughing, you say.
I think the ice is still a little sticky right now. It's not fully frozen, so we've got some little puddling on top, so I think that's where we're seeing a little bit of jankiness with that puck not quite sliding across the way they'd like it to, especially that first go around with Kyan trying to move the puck up into our zone. He just couldn't quite get it off the ice, so it'll get good and frozen here for too long and shouldn't be a problem.
Ames is able to get it out of the zone. Fremont, though, got it in the neutral zone. 2 sends a shot over it. Big bounce.
Woo. Parker needed to recognize where that puck was going and help it out a little bit or get a hold of it, because he let that dangle out in front of him way too long.
It's a Red Wings specialty bounce.
See right here where we're talking about, see there's just, I mean, we were fortunate there in one sense that they threw it out to him, but no one was putting any type of, you didn't have to go below the red line, but at least don't lead him standing there and do whatever he wants with the puck.
Kaysen gives some pressure, gives his team enough time to change. Gabe's out there.
Now pick it up. There we go. Good job, Gabe.
And he sends it down. Gabe directs Kaysen and tells him to get off. Bryson comes on now. This penalty kill unit's been busy. Fires a shot. Brady lost his stick, and Parker right in front.
There we go.
Bryson gets in the corner. Behind, he puts on the brakes. Tries sending it up, but doesn't connect. Pass. That shot luckily didn't go inside. Comes around, hit Parker in the body, and Bryson, he fires it out. It's going to go all the way down. Goalie's got to play it. 20 seconds to go on this penalty kill. Henry comes on for Gabe.
That way, Henry.
And offside, so Fremont had to hold up. Adrian.
There we go.
And Tate's coming off.
Back full strength.
And Weston comes on. So another successful penalty kill for the Cyclones as Fremont tries to continue something on their. They backhand it. Pedal saved by Parker. They send it back low. Back high. Right back through the legs, though. Weston and Brady reach. Weston wheels it over to Bryson. Oh,
that's an unfortunate bounce, but we were able to pick it up. Yeah.
Weston carries it in,
There
gets through, dangles, he's
there
hooked.
There we're
and
hooking.
there is a.
Yep, that's a hooking for sure.
It is.
That's a hooking for sure. Here we go, back on the power play. We'll see if we can finally get one here in the back of the net on one of our power plays. So got a lot of dense fog warnings going out there, Joe. I thought that was starting to get through us, but could be a froggy tonight driving home. So what we got out there? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Hopefully the ice is, I mean, it was raining. It was that sleeting rain
that sleety
all
drizzle
day.
stuff, yeah.
My driveway getting out was just, my hockey playing son was super excited as Kyan rips that one. Ames back on the power play.
Same thing.
And
What? Net's off? Nope. No clock?
more than 3 seconds came off.
I was about to say, for sure.
So there must have been some kind of delay.
Are they going to fix it, or are they just going to hold on to it?
All right.
All right. Let it go. I'll take more time on that power
Linesman
play.
gets in the way off that draw. Weston, though, finally gains possession. Can't really get it to Caden, and Fremont pushes it all the way down. Weston gives chase. He collects it. He's got to slow down, and he gets it stolen from him as number 8 sends it all the way back. Kyan from behind our net. He looks at his options. He's got Caden up there. Caden takes a hit as he tries entering. Loses his stick.
That's a little imbalance there of interference or not. I thought that puck had gotten away from him a little bit there, but either way, that's where we are.
Gabe comes on. Weston bounces it forward. Tate collects it. He tries getting it through some legs. Can't. Minute to go on the power play.
Somebody needs to go get it.
And Fremont gets it, but up into the netting, and a little bit of audience participation as a fan from Fremont helps the refs out and lifts it out of the net.
I think what we saw down there is that, again, we had one player in there. We're in our zone, and that one player, and Fremont's got 2, if not a third on the thing, and we're just standing on the outside waiting. So we got to get in there and get possession of that puck. We can't just sit out there and wait, hoping it pops out.
It's one where it's kind of like a rotating watch a little.
There we go.
As puck was right in Gabe's feet, he didn't know it. Weston, now he fires a shot. Blocker save. Kyan doesn't get to the goalie. Caden now. He's able to kick it back to his stick. Sends it over to John Luke. John Luke stays with it. He backhands it to Kyan, who sends it over. I think he was trying for Weston, but
got it in front of him. Yeah, I agree.
Weston now. He tries dangling. Can't. Gabe gets a loose ball.
Pipe.
Hit the post. Second chance. Third. No. Weston now. Into the body just as the Fremont penalty comes off the clock.
Yeah, the good shot there by, Weston off the pipes, but we were able to pick it back up. I think Gabe was able to make another decent shot out, and then or did Gabe go off the pipes?
I think it was Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe went off the pipes, and I think Weston was able to pick it up. Another good shot on. So we've had plenty of good shots here. That pipe's been that goalie's friend tonight for sure.
Fremont off the glass. Finn's able to catch it. He's able to keep it in at least temporarily.
That's what I'm talking about there. That Theed needs to get in there and help get that puck. Can't do anything if we ain't got the puck.
Jason sends it over. Leg save. Tate just off. He was more center than to the right, and he would have had wide open there. Finn's able to hold on to that puck. And the center for this JV, or the captain for this JV team, brings it in. Carson takes the long way to get the puck, make sure that Fremont didn't get a clean shot over there. Now Colton skate, he blocks it. Finn over
nice
to Carson.
pass.
Carson, he puts it towards the net. Carson's a D who does not like going too low. He prefers staying at his line right there. It's Kaysen. Tried settling it down. Quick leg save and second chance couldn't.
Right there.
Colton bouncing puck and the goalie does cover it up. A 7:25 to go.
All right. Good sequence right there. Good puck movement all around, getting the puck up on the net and making the goalie work for it a little bit. So they're still pressing. We've now done what I thought we should have been doing the whole time is doubling their shots on net. So the board is saying 26-12. I don't know if Coach Dave or Jeremy has similar numbers, but we're definitely out shooting them this third period.
Adrian keeps it in, tries bouncing it up to Max, out of his reach. He goes chasing after it. Fremont. They do some passing. They're able to get it into our zone. Max is able to intercept it, but someone's out there without a glove, and that's just
cold.
Coach Eddie O would always say, don't ever just skate right to the bench. It's not worth losing a finger.
Oh, we're going to have a penalty here. We're going to be against, who's that going to be against? Baxter?
Yep, Brady's heading to the box here. I didn't quite see what it was.
I think we'll see here in a second with what she calls.
Holding a stick, it looks like.
Holding some type. Hey, did we say something earlier about Bumgard? Is he playing varsity tonight? Is that why he's not playing the JV game?
So JV, because of their numbers, there's always at least one player who's got to be a healthy scratch, and they've been rotating out, and that's Kean's turn this go around.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering, since I don't believe Paulson's playing tonight due to his penalty last night, so I just didn't know if they were sitting him intentionally for him to have a good shot at playing varsity tonight. Because Credidio's obviously out with his injury, so that takes one less, but nonetheless.
Could be. Their shot got through, almost redirected. Kyan's taking a couple of hits here and can't get it out. They center it. Parker's got to cover it up.
No. You cannot do that. Oh, she's going to call that.
She calls a goal for Fremont. Parker hadn't quite yet covered it up.
A push. I don't think that's correct.
They are talking about it.
I don't think that's correct. I hope he gives her the right feedback, because I don't think that's correct. But we're going to find out. We're going to see. No goal! There we go. Good job. I don't blame her for that in the situation. She had her back to it and couldn't see what was happening out in front. I mean, she was in good position. She saw the puck go into the net, so I give her that. But good communication with the line judge there, and he was able to give her what he saw. And I know Fremont doesn't like it, which I don't blame them, but I think they made the right call there.
Fremont still pleading their case.
At this point, they're not going to make it. At this point, there's not much they can do about it. I understand where they're coming from.
I think the second question was, why is the face-off out of the zone? And the reality is because they ran into the goalie, and that's why the puck went in. Oh, Kyan's pass way off the mark.
It's not. He's icing it because we're on a penalty kill.
Oh. When Fremont, now they send it in deep. John Luke gets to it. He taps it over in no one's land. Weston, he takes a hit and
it's easily a hit. That's going to be a boarding call right there. We're getting us
So
back
they're
on.
talking yet again.
I think we got a boarding call here coming.
Fremont already with a short bench. You look over there, there's only 4 players, 4 forwards and 2 D sitting.
And unfortunately for them, because there's not a lot up here in the stands, that's who's going to be their varsity team as well, I'm afraid.
They must have a whole lot that are out due to illness or something, because they do have more on their roster sheets.
And again, I may be missing it. They may be already downstairs or warming up and all that fun stuff, though. So, I could be wrong, but
I didn't see them either. So you're not wrong there. So a second player does join the fray. The first one's still in the box. Normally with 5:12 to go in the game, he would just head to the locker room at this point, if it is a 10-minute. So 4-on-4 hockey for 30 seconds. Kyan fires a shot, blocker save. Lands and Bryson, he lost the stick. Tate. Bryson got a stick. Oh, both players had lost one.
we just got to,
And
she's
another
just going to be killing it
Tate's.
right here. This is going to get bad here in just a second. I mean, I'm not quite sure what she's going to call there.
She called
but
holding his initial. So if he held and pulled him down,
So I don't
Ames
know
was
what
gonna
we got
get
in
a
the box.
4-on.
So we're going to get a 5-on-3 here?
5-on-3.
Or are we 4-on-3? Yep, we're
it's 4-on-3 for 5 seconds, and then it'll be a 5-on-3 for about a minute and a half.
It'd be nice here for this group
Puck
to get
against the boards now. Ames back full strength. Caden comes on. John Luke fires
Yep,
it. He
there it is.
scores.
Yeah, that's a good score. I think it went on the outside. I don't know if it was tipped or not by Bryson, but we're going to find out. I definitely think John Luke got that. Depends on how they score it. I couldn't tell. Bryson was in the ballpark, but John Luke's going through. So we got a lot going on here to get caught up on all the penalties and then on the score. So
first penalty comes off, so it's going to be a 5-on-4 now.
that was a good equalizer there and getting us up. A good, comfortable lead here with 4.5 minutes left in the game. I think that is going to go to John Luke, but we'll see how they score it.
Caden takes a big hit right there. He puts his hands back on the
Oh,
face. And now
come on, Cayenne. You can't be.
Caden's going to go to the box for hands to the face. Kyan's going to go to the box for
hit,
sure for
a
roughing and headshot.
Roughing and headshot.
And
yeah, we're going to call here. So
Cyclones goal, number 73, John Luke, shooting order, assisted by number 88, Tate Focus, and number 8, Kyle Bristol.
don't.
so Caden and Kyan both go to the box, waiting to hear what the official calls are.
Well, so if anybody's joining us thinking that we would have a varsity game, which was scheduled for 8:30, we are woefully behind, and it just keeps getting later and later as this game goes along. So we'll be lucky for a 9 o'clock puck drop at this, because once this game is over, we'll have a 10-minute warm-up with the varsity, then we'll have a 15-minute cut, and then it usually takes us 5 or so minutes to get through announcements and players and national anthem. So we're probably really close to 9 o'clock, if not a little bit later, if anybody has joined us for thinking we were going to have varsity puck drop. So we have just
I don't even know what's going on now. As they're talking at the blue line in center, trying to figure something out.
We have a mess going on down here.
So let me take care of a few things. John Luke did get credit with that goal, by the way. Tate and Kyan each got an assist on it.
Good. Very good.
Yep. And then tomorrow we'll be back here for the same matchup. Just be planning on that. 8:45 a.m. is supposed to be that puck drop.
Hopefully.
Assuming the varsity game's over by then. So we're about 12 hours away from that one.
Well, with the way this game's going, who knows? I mean,
There's a lot of talking going on. Fremont's not even over there. Everyone's kind of waiting.
Are they just not going to play?
So, calls coming through. They do have a third member in the box, so it's got to be a misconduct of some kind.
Yeah, I can't even keep up with it no more. I'm confused. For those of you that know me out there, that's not a shocker, but.
So, there's 4-on-3. There's only one Fremont penalty listed. So maybe they called offsetting majors, Kyan and.
Yeah,
here we go.
I bet that's what it is.
Number 8, Trenton Smuts for cross-checking. Penalty on Cyclones, number 8. Ryan Bristol for elbow. And also penalty on number 6 for Cyclones.
Good job
So
by
they
Finn
called
getting
three
that.
different penalties.
Yeah, but good job by Finn getting that puck movement through the neutral zone there and get it right
Finn
there,
right
Finn.
there.
Oh,
I thought that went in.
I
No.
did too. The goalie was able to do a nice job of keeping in, blocking
John
it
Luke
in.
Tate sends it back down. Finn. Kaysen sends it back around. Finn goes the long way to get to it, but gets there first. He slows down the Flyers player.
He's got to keep moving towards that puck.
John Luke gets it.
Yep, plenty of time.
Centers it
Yep,
right there.
right there.
Goalie got out of the way.
Get up, goalie. Come on,
Now
Fisher.
Finn, he sends it back down. Didn't get on that, but Tate's able to slap it back over. Kaysen puts on a hit. And Fremont's able to get it out of their zone, but Ames is able to send it right back. Kaysen fires a shot, hits a skate. John Luke gets it. Henry has joined. Henry, he tries pitchforking it. Carson's at the top of the blue line. Colton is now joined. Fremont's full strength now.
Really? Is that right? Yeah.
Well, they have
sure
5. So
5, but still 2 in the box, so that's good.
And their shot goes wide. Adrian. This pass gets redirected. Carson puts on a hit. Fremont centers it.
Come on, pick it up.
Second chance.
Pick it up.
Too close. Parker finally covers it up.
There we go. Ooh-wee.
So with 2:07 to go,
Holy
Fremont's putting quite a bit of pressure in. It's pretty aggressive out here.
It is getting hard to tell what's all going on here, Joe.
So the 2 offsetting
penalties
are over as
all right.
well. So they both Kyan and the other player goes back to their benches.
So we should be 5-on-5.
Should be.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
5-on-5. No, not you. One of you's got to get off the ice. Can't have 6 of you out there. Cannot have 6 of you out there. All right, here we go.
All right. You know, we've had this ref quite a few times. Normally she's a little bit better. So Max carries it out. He goes. Avoids a hit. Stays with it. Takes a second hit. Fremont sends it. Brady's able to send it back down. Puck in the skates, 2 minutes to go. Ames fine, keep pinning it up against those boards, just wasting time. Gabe's able to put a body on.
Oh!
And Gabe takes a hit, but
there's your little reverse
Fremont takes more of the brunt of it.
There's your little reverse hit right
Gabe,
there. That away, Gabe, right over his shoulder. What a shot. Right over the top of number 68's shoulder, put it in the back corner of the net. Well done, Gabe Nelson. Not only did he stand up that Fremont player, he was able to pick that puck up, drive it into the corner of the net, and just put it sweet over the shot, top cheese. I think that's about it for Fremont for tonight, if I was going to guess.
I would think everyone. So Gabe gets that tally. No assists being credited there.
I would agree with that.
Caden. Sends it up to Finn. Finn looks for it. Doesn't get through traffic. And now this is one where Fremont's just putting on some hits, and both teams need to recognize there's a game tomorrow, and
yeah,
let's just get through it. Bristow takes the puck behind our net. Takes a stick to his shins. Now another hit. Stick went flying and behind the play here. Now another one. Finn's stick is now on the ice. Oh, and now bench player.
Oh, hey, get off of her. Get off of her, people.
So there's a lot going on here. Where the puck's going, there's hits. Kid on the bench is moving Finn's stick away from him. He's trying to pick it up. There's a whole lot, and this is
Lord, let this 33
seconds needs to just go, and
I think Ames needs to just back up. Put everybody just in the neutral zone and just play, 2-minute defense.
and really win this face-off draw, take it, retreat into the neutral zone, and just pass the puck.
Yep, I'd agree.
Cason gets it, and that's not what they do.
No. They didn't seek our advice, Joe. Oh, just don't want to get hit.
And
just
Cason over to Tate.
Let this game get
Fremont
done.
ends, 15 seconds. John Luke fires it back down.
Don't stop it, goalie.
Goalie tried covering it up but couldn't. They send it all the way down.
Yes,
Parker's got it.
No, just let it sit there.
Sit there. 3, 2, 1. This game's ending, and Ames is going to get another 2 points.
Oh, boy. Joe?
To get to 9, and
I got to be honest with you. When I first showed up tonight, I was like, man, there's no way that game's going to last 2.5 hours. I wonder if the varsity game will start early. Here we are, 2 hours and 40 minutes later. That's incredible.
No, we started at 6. 6:30 was the time.
Oh, 6 was puck drop, Joseph.
And Bantam game right before us went long too. So there were some
pushed
delays,
this thing
but
all the way through.
But so
Lord have mercy.
So varsity's going to get 10 minutes to warm up here. Nice fresh ice. Then after that, we're going to get a national anthem, opening lineups, and finally about 9:15 should be a puck drop for the varsity game. So for Mike and I, let me tell you, it's been long, but I know you like the outcome. So I hope you have a good night. You stick around, watch our varsity Cyclones take on these Fremont Flyers again for a long one, and come back tomorrow morning bright and early, 8:45. For that puck drop for round 2.
And I believe you should have your regular partner back tomorrow morning, Joe, but thank you for giving me let me have the opportunity to spend this time with you and make the call with you tonight. So it's been a pleasure, my friend.
All right.
And see you all in the morning.
All right, take care.